Welcome to Tarun IAS. My name is Rohit Kumar. So today I am going to discuss the 9th September 2022 the current affair which is taken from the Hindu and Indian Express. This all the current affair which is related for the prelims exam and the mains exam of the UPSC. The first current affair it's related to EWS, economic weaker section. So let's see here. First of all that in this current affair say that the Supreme Court just fixed the 3 questions for examine the EWS quota. It means simply 10% quota for the EWS which is called to economic weaker section. Supreme Court will examine if law violates the basic structure of the Indian Constitution. So it's a relevance for a welfare scheme for and this is the relevance for the Indian polity GS second. So let's first of all that the prelims take away here. So article or a schedules are all these the parts of the Indian Constitution. The first 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act. What is a 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act? Maybe this type of the questions asked in the prelims exam. And another is the basic structure of the Indian Constitution. What is the basic structure of the Indian Constitution and why it is important and when it come in Indian Constitution. So all these things is very important for our prelims exam. So what is new? Now just focus on the news here. News is that a constitution's bench held by Chief Justice of India. You already know that Chief Justice of India is U. Lalit. J.U. Lalit. So Chief Justice of India finalized 3 cardinal issues for examining whether, first question is whether 103rd Constitutional Amendment which provide 10% quota to economically weaker section EWS of society in government job and educational institutions to violate the basic structure of the Constitution. The verdict of Keswanand Bharati case, the new terms came in our Indian Constitution which called to the basic structure of the Indian Constitution. Basic structure of the Indian Constitution, it's a very important, it's a foundations of the Constitution which cannot be violates or which cannot be changed by the Parliament. Parliament have a power to amend the part or something to the constitutions. But Parliament has also been not power to change the basic structure of the Indian Constitution. So Supreme Court said that maybe EWS quota is just violates the basic structure of Indian Constitution. It's not the fair. It's an unfair step. So we should be just examine the EWS quota. Is it right or is it wrong? So the court will examine whether the amendment bench the basic structure by the parameter or permitting the state to make a special provisions including to reservations based on economic criteria, but it's violate the basic structure by allowing the state to make a special provisions in relations to admissions to private unaided institution. Why basic structure? Point is that here one thing, in the basic structure is trampled upon by the Constitution Amendment by excluding SEBC, OBC, SC, ST communities from this quota, from this law. So this is the point. So Chief Justice see that if these 3 questions of the law would be formed to the foundations, would be formed to examine to all these things. So it's a very important, you should know about the basic structure of the Indian Constitution also, because maybe and what is the main content, what is the main part in the basic structure of Constitution. So Supreme Court already said, for example, India is a secular country, so secularism is the basic structure of Indian Constitution. Democracy is also the part of the basic structure. Parliamentary system is also the part of the basic structure. It means a basic structure of Constitution. It's a very important, and no one can, or Parliament has no power to violate the law which is included in the basic structure of Indian Constitution. So this is a very important for our examinations purposes. So here, now move on to another news. Another news, it's related to another Supreme Court. It's saying that, move on, another news. Another news related to Supreme Court wants job policy for transgender in the month. This news is taken from the Hindu and it's important for GS second. So point is that we know that transgender is the third gender according to our Indian constitution, not Indian constitution, it's the parliament system just passed on one act and said that transgender is the third gender. It means they are also the citizens of India, so they has a right to just take gain of the Indian constitution. So news say that Supreme Court wants to job policy for transgender in the 3 months. So recently Supreme Court gave the government 3 months to take the lead and devise to policy framework to open an avenue of employment for transgender persons, particularly in the civil aviation industry. So it's a very important also, especially you can say here, Supreme Court observed that the government has a complete with the enabling to provisions for the transgender purpose. So government should be enact a law or the enactment by the parliament to make a weighted and the evolutions of the rights of transgender. So the court ordered to consult transgender or a stakeholders and the prepare consider the policy for community welfare and provide to the rights to the next 3 months to all the transgender. So this is also the very important, maybe this type of the questions asked in our examinations. So next news, it's a very important, it's related to GS3 and why this is important, because it's related to Human Development Index. India ranked 132 in Human Development Index as a score just dropped. Before India ranked was 130 in 2021, but now India's rank is 132. So this is related to GS3 news and Indian economy. Now let's see what is important in this news. Important is that you already know that recently announcement about India that India is a 5th largest economy in the world. India is the 5th largest economy in the world, but now news came from United Nations Development Program, UNDP. So the world over, 9 out of 10 countries have slipped in their human development performance due to the multiple crises such as a COVID-19 or such as a war in Ukraine-Russia war and environmental changes, or indicating that the human development globally day by day it's decreasing. So you can say the Human Development Index tracking a global decline, and India rank right now it's a 132 in 2021. So in 2020 India rank was a 130, but right now India rank 132. Top 5 countries rank is in the first in the Human Development Index. First country in the world is the first number is Switzerland, second number Norway, third number Iceland, fourth Hong Kong, and the fifth is Australia. And the bottom's country is the 199th position is South Sudan, 190 is Chad, and 189 is Nigeria. But if we will think on the base of the wearing the neighboring country of the India, but some neighboring country is India, like Sri Lanka position is 73. We already know that Sri Lanka is facing the economic crisis. Sri Lanka is facing economic crisis. However, Human Development Index is better compared to the India. India is the 5th position in Indian economic in the world. However, Human Development Index is roast, or you can say that it's not good than Sri Lanka, China. So Sri Lanka, it's a 73 positions, China 79, Bhutan 127, Bangladesh 129, Nepal 143. It means we are behind the Bangladesh also. Bangladesh rank is 129, India is rank is 132. So our condition is bad in the case of Human Development Index. Now just consider that what is the 4 indicator that make or measure the Human Development Index. So there is a 4 parameter. The first parameter is life expectancy at the birth, and the second parameter is the extended year of the schooling, and the third parameter it's a mean year of a schooling, and the fourth is the GNI per capita. It's called to gross national income per capita. So per capita. So on the base of these 4 parameter, Human Development Index just provided. So now just compare here. You can say that India and SDI. So global drop in life expectancy down from the 72.8 year in 2019. In the 2019, our life expectancy of the global is 17.2.8, but due to pandemic, due to the COVID-19 situations, life expectancy decreases 71.4 year in 2020. But if you will get the score of India SDI, so India's SDI score was a 0.63 place in its medium human development category, lower than its value of 0.645 in 2018, indicating to reverse approach. Now come on to India as a SDI. Here you can say that drop in SDI from 0.645 in 2018. It means in 2018 our SDI is 0.645, but now in 2021 our SDI is 0.633. It means it's a decreasing mode. Now come on the India's expected year of the schooling. Expected year of a schooling at the birth is it's a 17. Life expectancy is a 17.7 year, but right now it's a 67.2 year. Come on the point of the schooling. A schooling is 11.9 year. Now it's a schooling is a 6.7 year. It means, and another thing is also GNI per capita. It's a gross national income per capita level is a $6,590 right now. So this is main things. It's related to Human Development Index, and which always became in our examinations, prelims exam, and the you can say also in the mains exam also. So it's a very important, very important of this. So today it's a thank you very much. We will meet to another videos which is related for your examinations, prelims exam and the mains exam. So thank you very much. Let's meet to another video.